Welcome to the Buzz on Business. I'm Lena Knight with Lorain County Community College and the University of Akron at Midpoint Campus Center. Today we have several guests with us from the county that are going to talk about their businesses and share some exciting news with us. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Buzz on Business. My next guest is Mike Kovac, Medina County Auditor. Welcome to the Buzz, Mike.
Thank you very much, Lena. Pleasure to be here.
Wonderful to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. I'm a Medina County boy. I grew up in Wadsworth, graduated from Wadsworth High School. I got my undergrad degrees from Bowling Green. I've got a master's degree from Akron in public finance, and I spent a little time in the Navy in between there. So,
wow.
Yes.
Wow, very full, very full. That's wonderful. Yeah. As the Medina County Auditor, what kind of made you go this path in your life?
Well, actually, it was an accident. So many things happened.
Yes.
I'd worked with government and politics. I'd actually worked on Jim Kimbler's campaign when I was a kid, so that age differential there. And then I actually worked for our former Congressman Don Pease in Washington, D.C., and actually for John Glenn, Senator John Glenn, for a little bit. And actually, the prior auditor had won a race for commissioner, and this job opened up, and there was an appointment made, and some folks thought I might be able to do that job.
That's
so
wonderful.
I was appointed and been there 20 years now.
Wow, 20 years. It's kind of unheard of anymore.
My parents are so happy I have a job. That's
yeah, but that consistency, that longevity, especially in politics sometimes, is really hard to keep.
Sometimes it is, yes.
So what is your favorite part of the job?
Actually, you know what, the customers, the people of Medina County are actually very good, tremendous. I mean, certainly they have pointed questions, and we make errors, which they don't hesitate to point out. But you know, having grown up here, it's a real pleasure to be able to help people with problems that they have, not only in our office, but in local government in general.
Okay.
Oftentimes it can be confusing. I mean, I can remember when I opened a business before I became auditor, and I had to come up to the auditor's office. It's very intimidating to come in, and so we try and remember that, and all of our employees, we try and remind folks that they may only interact with us once in their life. So if they're not exactly sure what they're asking for, don't know, please, you know, help them out and maybe walk them to where they need to be, even if it's not our office. So.
Well, within the auditor's office, what are the services that you provide the residents?
We touch just about everybody in Medina County.
We have some extra time.
whether they want us to or not. What most people are aware of that we do is we appraise all the real estate in Medina County. We also calculate all the taxes. And a lot of people aren't aware there's actually 50 some odd different taxing districts in Medina County. So, you know, if you're from Brunswick, you're pretty Brunswick Center. If you're from Wadsworth, you know, never the twain shall meet in Medina. And we go all the way out to Homer and Spencer. We have Amish, a fairly large Amish community in Medina County. So actually we're a very diverse community, but we do all of that with regard to real estate and property taxes. But we also, I'm actually the chief fiscal officer for Medina County, so I oversee all the finances for the county, expenditures and income, and we also run a number of different programs for the county, for the state, the senior citizens discount, homestead discount, agricultural programs. We license the dogs in the county. We are also involved with the state taxes, so in some way, shape, or form, typically people interact with the auditor's office at some point in time.
Wow, a little bit of everything, a lot of everything.
And actually, we issue all the vendor's licenses for all businesses in the county. So again, if you have a business, you interact with us. So and we're involved with the sales tax with the state also.
How many employees are there in your office?
Actually, there's only 23 employees. Wow. We've got a third fewer employees than we had when I came in in 1993. Wow. So, and that's of course, you know, due to technology and streamlining operations and things, and the website technology. We have a website up at www.medinacountyauditor.org, where actually essentially all of our services that we provide are available there 24/7 to folks, so that helps us out tremendously. Yes.
Okay, so if they, you know, a resident of Medina County or a prospective resident has any questions about Medina County, that might be the first place to go.
Absolutely.
To find that out.
And they can email us there, actually answer the email.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
So, yeah, anyone who ever has any questions, we strongly encourage them to call and ask. And if you can ask ahead of time, that's always much better than once you've done something. I just bought this house, what's my tax bill going to be? It's like, well, if you're not happy with that answer now, there's not much you can do about it. So, yes.
I really appreciate that your favorite part of the business is your customers.
It is.
That does.
Well, anyone in customer service, or it's the best and the worst part.
Exactly.
Fortunately, it's very, very positive for us.
Well, I think that when anything is financially hitting a family, that's a tough area to be. I mean,
and it's been very difficult the past 3 or 4 years. We actually started a new program at the auditor's office called Mortgage Assistance Program. I mean, we were getting hammered in 2008, 2009. People calling us, they're losing their homes and they didn't know what to do, and you know, we're used to people yelling at us or being unhappy. So if people had real difficult problems, it was very difficult for us. But we went out and partnered up with a nonprofit in Cleveland called ESOP, Empowering and Strengthening Ohio's People. And they actually do a wonderful job of helping people who are having difficulty paying their mortgage or their taxes due to job loss, medical emergencies and such. And actually we've been able to assist probably over 1,000 people in Medina County to keep their homes through that time.
I did not know that. That's fabulous.
That's the part of our business that's been just we've been overwhelmed with it for the past several years. It's starting to level off a little bit now.
I was just going to ask that.
Thank
Do you
goodness.
see the need going down just a bit with changes
just
happening?
a bit, yeah. So, but definitely see a decrease in that. But that was something that we adapted to with the recession. So.
And that program is still ongoing?
It is still ongoing.
So if there's someone in that situation, they can go to the website to find out more about it?
They can go to the website or give us a call, either way. And again, actually, there's some money available now if there's been an event in their life, either a medical emergency, a loss of job, and there's a whole list of things where there may actually be some money available to help people get current on their mortgages. So yeah, we strongly encourage folks to give us a call, and we actually make contact with anyone who receives a foreclosure notice in Medina County. So we contact them to let them know of the service.
Okay, so even when a foreclosure notice has gone out, it's not too late to partake in that program.
Absolutely not. That's normally the point that we communicate with people, and so we typically bring them into the program, and also it allows us to negotiate with their mortgage or with their lender. Sometimes we've seen reduced interest rates. Sometimes we've seen capital reductions on the mortgage.
Oh my!
Because if you've got a home underwater, a lot of banks will work with the individuals to help keep them in the home rather than foreclose.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It has been good. Yes.
Just you talking about it probably will help several people who might be watching our show.
We hope. Yes.
Just being overwhelmed at that point, I would imagine. You
it's
just
a
don't know
very
what
difficult
to do.
situation for folks. Yes.
Wow.
Each one is a crisis. So.
Yes.
And we've been luckier in Medina County than, say, Cuyahoga and Akron, but if it's happening to you, it's certainly a crisis.
Very stressful, hence the yelling.
Yes.
Well, good. Well, we are running out of time. I'm so glad you were able to touch on that, because that hopefully will help some of our residents.
I hope so, too.
I appreciate you being with us today.
My pleasure, Lena. Thanks for having me in.
Wonderful. And we'll be right back.